Hi, howdy. It's me. Okay, so summer is coming, and as a Latina, I make soups in the summer because I like to suffer, you know, hot outside, hot in the kitchen. No, I'm kidding. This recipe, Sopa De Frijoles, bean soup. Once again, the cremas and the not cremas, we're gonna leave it up in the air. I have beans at the restaurant, Pinto Beans. I just stole about 2 cups of Pinto Beans. You can make this with literally any kind of legumes. Is that what it's called, a legume? Yes, yay. It's my Sunday word. So you can make it with lentils, garbanzo, black beans, yellow beans, red beans, and meat beans. Okay, 50 grams of butter, 3 cloves of garlic. Remember, my beans, they're already seasoned from my restaurant. It's okay, you can buy canned beans and make it into a soup and surprise your familia. You're gonna need to season those. We're gonna talk about seasoning in a minute. So I have the butter and the garlic. Woo! Like I said, I have my beans from my restaurant, so they're already seasoned. I'm gonna make it less complicated for you. You can buy the ready canned bean from any store, and we're going to season it as we go. So don't freak out. 2 cups of frijoles. There's 2 options here. You can use water or you can use evaporated milk. I'm gonna use both because that's gonna taste better. So you got your beans going at a medium heat, and this is when you start seasoning. I'm gonna season it again, even though they're already seasoned for me, but because I'm gonna add so much liquid, you're gonna have to reseason. So it's gonna be about 1 tablespoon to 2 tablespoons of salt, dependent on your taste buds. 3 garlic cloves, fresh ground pepper, and that is the basics. Leave it at that. We're gonna add 2 cups of water and 1 can of evaporated milk. You want it thick, but not very thick. That is a sexual joke waiting to happen. This is when it gets weird. 1 tablespoon of fish sauce, 1 tablespoon of Guajillo powder. We're gonna blend this, and this is 100% preference. I have 3 cheeses here. I have Parmigiano, Reggiano, feta, and the cheese that I use at the restaurant, which is queso Chihuahua, mozzarella, American cheese, whatever. Either you put it right here now, or you top it off. It depends. You can use the 3 cheeses, you can use 1 cheese, no cheese at all, but I already put dairy products, so I'm gonna cheese it up. So what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna use about a cup and a half of mozzarella. It melts really well. Let it boil. Fast. See, like this for me was super easy because in any Mexican household, and I'm not talking Mexican because I don't know if you noticed, I am Mexican. There are always beans, especially in a Tupperware of butter that you can get at Costco, that brown Tupperware of butter. That was always full of beans at my parents' house. So this is very easy. You can make it a main dish. Like I said, you can make a main dish with, you have quesadillas on the side, you can have even shredded beef on top of it, or as is. Like, this is a meal, not because it's a soup. I remember I grew up, my dad saying like, don't serve me 2 foods in one. Like albondigas, he hated it. Because there was soup, you know, in the meatballs, so there's the beef, the protein, and the soup. He wanted everything separate, and I'm pretty sure a lot of dads feel that way. So, I love soups. I can eat soups all day long. This will be super cool if you serve it with chip strips, like strips of chip strips. I don't feel chippy today. So we're gonna let this boil. Half a tablespoon or teaspoon of Mexican oregano too. Why is it taking forever to boil? Is it on? It is on. It's boiled. We're going to put the bean situation, the liquid first. Do you feel like soups and cremas and all that, it's like a grown-up taste? Is it for grown-ups only? Like I don't see my sons like, soup. Motherfucker! I had to talk. Let's close this. Look what 2 cups made. Definitely I don't know how to cook with pork. The more cooking I do for the 2, for the gram, for people, I don't know how to cook for 3 people. Like 2 cups seems enough, but to me, it's like whoever's gonna watch these videos, I'm cooking for their family, but I don't know how to cook for, I don't. Look at this. I love the consistency. Sometimes you wanna go thick because, oh, it's a bean soup or crema, but this consistency is perfect. I didn't mean to do it this thin, but I'm liking it. Like I said, you can top it off with any kind of cheese, tortilla chips, whatever. I have feta and Parmigiano because I made something and I had it extra. So a little bit of Parmesano and a little bit of olive oil and a little bit of crema or sour cream. It's funny how all these shows that I've been and stuff, they teaching me how to plate and they're teaching me how to plate less, like less is more. But I'm traumatized because I own a Mexican restaurant and people think Mexican, like I always said, Mexican, you have to have like a ginormous plate, and because it's supposed to be cheap and it's not, believe me, it's not. So this is now my way to learn, like, okay, I can just a small bowl. Before, when I opened 14 years ago, I wanted to like plate a whole shovel. So because if I was gonna cost $3 for a taco, believe me, I needed to give them, you know, a little bit of Parmesano, salty, love it, and a little bit of crema. I love fresh ground pepper. And there you have it. Sopa de frijol, topped with olive oil, Parmesano, and a lot of love.
We are tasting. We are tasting. We are testing. We are eating this magical creation that I already know that I'm going to be obsessed with.
Está caliente, mucho lo caliente.
It's spicy. But no, this is delicious. We're now going to lick the bowl. I might put a straw in this soup and just...
I'm very happy with this soup.
Me too. We did it. We nailed it. Everything's great. Make this soup. It's so good.